Hey guys, how's it going? We made it out up here from FSBushcraft. We've got my oldest son Evan from FSBushcraft. Mr. Kullcraven back there trying to sound like a crow. You can hear it. Anyway guys, turned out to get out. Just thought I'd do a quick little video. Evan's turning around and cutting up some firewood for after. And we've got Mr. Kullcraven all set up here. Kullcraven Bushcraft. A lot of you's already know him. He's got his hammock set up. And for Evan, for his first time, we've got his hammock. Get a better shot here. We're on the other side. There we go. Get Evan set up in my hammock, and Cody was nice enough to let his older brother use his sleep system, as he doesn't have one yet. So we got him set up there, and then I'll show you the cream of the crop. We got the Shangri-La. Welcome to the FSBushcraft Bush Hotel with bed and all. Hey, you gotta come out and turn around and practice your survival skills. No reason why once in a while you can't turn around and sleep like a king. So basically all I've done is I've taken, as you guys have seen before, I've used many times, my military ground sheets and zipped them together. Basically made a small little pup tent. And now you notice on the sides I didn't go all the way to the bottom of the ground, and the reason being is that the ground here, like I said, we've had so much rain in the last little while, I didn't want it to go right down to the ground, so I'm going to kind of let everything breathe, so you know, let that breeze kind of come in and stuff like that underneath, and so it wouldn't build up so much damp inside. Hence why I just took the flaps on the front and have put them across. And the reason being, kind of like I did, you can see on the back here, how I just brought them down and made and tied them together as they're meant to do. But on the front, I've turned around and lifted them up. And the reason being for that is right now is the same thing, just because of the ground's so wet and everything else, just so a lot of the moisture and you know, the little bit of a breeze that's going. It's actually quite warm out right now. We're only sitting at if I was to estimate, I'd probably say it's probably about probably around 4 to 5 degrees. So for us, our crazy Canucks, to us this is nice. This is great weather, so it's not too bad. Now, I'd show you where Mr. Kullcraven is, but I'm not allowed to. He's actually building, as those that you've been watching, on his amazing survival shelter. He's actually working on it, so he wants to leave that for himself to show the progress of where he's at. But I can tell you guys, when he turns on and uploads the video, it looks very impressive. He's doing an amazing job on it, and it's for those of us that you know, have Kullcraven's YouTube and watch his videos on that shelter that he has been building. The next step that he's doing, it's awesome to turn around and see it at this point. You know, normally as those of us, you know, we watch our buddies and brothers turn around and build this stuff, and we see the videos, but very few of us turn around and get to see it in person. And watching him turn around and do it today is just it's pretty cool. It's gonna be amazing when he's done, for sure. But I'll leave that for him to show you. But so for now,
see ya,
Evan. Get some firework going. So I'm gonna get out my new new little stove I got, and little rocket stove, and get that fired up. And of course, it's that time to get some brew going. So we'll chat with you in a bit.
Hey guys, it's Evan here with FSBushcraft. Got my first set of noodles on a, what kind of stove is that?
Rocket stove.
Rocket stove. Going pretty good, they look pretty good.
Gotta mind the camera there, guys. He's getting used to it. His first time.
Oh, I can't wait to eat these. We got our fire started.
Yeah, with the dry wood that we can find.
It's actually starting to get a little chilly now.
Alright.
Actually, you walk out there.
Don't record too much, bud? Don't want a big long video.
Alright guys, I'm gonna turn this off and enjoy my noodles, and we'll see you later.
Hey guys. You're crazy Kullcraven. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. I think he's gone wacky. Anyway, nice fire going. Fun. We got a wonderful bush camp chair. Compliments of Jeep from Econo Challenge. Jeep finally got it up for you, buddy. And I must say, it's not too shabby. I don't know, you can't really see that too well. What I'll do is do it in the morning and get a better shot of that. But yeah. I did. I'm doing it right now. No, this is fun.
What's that?
I said it's funner this way.
That's right.
And the little boy turned around and went to bed, he boys. Look at him hiding in there.
Right.
All tucked in, nice and cozy. His first official, just like Cody's, his first official sleep out. 21 and he's finally slept outside. We'll see how well he lasts. Down that way, hiding in the bush, still working away on his shelter. Can't make him out. Got fuzzy in the woods here because the fat guy's, if you see that light down there flashing every once in a while, that's Mr. Kullcraven hiding down there. Working on his shelter. But like I say, it's not too bad out. Getting a little chilly out now, but we got some wicked fog turned on and rolling in. It's crazy. But so far it's been good. But just got some coffee pot on there, brewing up some more coffee. It'll probably be the last clip of the night, and then we'll get some good shots tomorrow. But once again, just nice and relaxed. Nothing better. Good fire, good friends, family. That's what the bush is all about. So we'll see you in the morning. was probably a scary sight. Guys, I had the most amazing sleep last night. This is awesome. Kind of got my, you can see I got the half of my shelter flipped over. Got the beautiful sun shining down. But, like I said, I cheated. About a cot. I slept awesome. And of course we got Evan out there. So how'd you make out, buddy?
Cold.
Cold? Was it that cold?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Noob.
Yeah. The noob broke his cherry. He's now officially, I guess we could say, an apprentice woodsman. Look at that sun. Oh, sun! We've had so much rain, it's nice to see the sun.
You're filming before your coffee?
Yeah, really though.
Yeah, pretty wild, eh?
Hey, at least the pot's on.
Yeah. Slow to get up in the morning, guys. Friends, I'm not awake yet. And the wonderful Mr. Kullcraven was nice enough to fire up his alcohol stove to put the kettle of water on.
Yeah, cheated.
What a nice guy.
We have wood, well, he has alcohol.
He even left you some beer, dude. Yourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, well, all I heard was you guys snoring, and I was like, alright, taking the more knife down, putting it right here.
Evan was scared last night. Slept with the Moore knife on his chest. He was worried that a bear or a coyote was going to get him. Because of course Kullcraven and I, you know, we had to tell stories. He's older. That's the fun part. But anyway, guys, I'm going to turn around, get up, get things situated here, and then I'm sure we'll be back a little later with some more video. Ready? Ciao for now. Alright, so here you go. We got a little sneak peek. And that's all everybody's going to see right now. Cole is actually making the door for his survival shelter.
Long-term
Spoiler alert.
shelter.
Yeah, spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
Long-term shelter. It's not a survival shelter. Long-term survival, maybe. You never build something like that. I grooved those in. We usually call that a dado, because we usually use dado. That's nice and tight. But tell me what the BK2 can't do. There is nothing that knife can't do that I can, you know. I just did that with a saw. This is, you know, you can still get in there and trim out what you need. There's nothing you can't do with this knife. In my opinion, it's one of the best you can get for long-term survival or a survival situation. You can beat on that thing. I was building a shelter, beating on it like this. What knife are you going to do that to? It doesn't hurt it. Yeah, well, that's a touchy subject to me when people start talking about BK2 and, you know, can't do small tasks and such. Because, tell me what it can't do.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yep. Maybe I didn't have my coffee this morning. Getting wound up. Yeah, getting wound up.
Getting wound up because he's so close to done with the awesome shelter.
I had to cut that.
No, guys, like I say, definitely a spoiler alert. Next time that Cole gets down and gets to film his shelter, it's pretty amazing, man. Pretty amazing.
Nothing like the First view. We got first view.
Yeah. Well, that's what I've had the benefits of seeing it through its stages firsthand, and you know, like some of our other friends on YouTube, and you know, Bob Knight's lean-to shelter that he did and stuff like that. Amazing shelter, and Cole's shelter that he's building now is, and it's really cool. I know a lot of you guys on there, a lot of my people and subs, as we talk about that. You know, it's really cool when we get a first-hand experience of turning around and seeing our fellow brothers and friends and stuff online turn around and seeing their shelters firsthand, other than just in a video. It's really sharp. Seeing the different uniquenesses that each one of us have, that
Looks like you're making a stretcher.
with our skills and stuff that we come out with.
Did you get your chair?
Oh yeah, now that we're in the daylight, if you notice in behind, there's my my hammock chair. Compliments of Jeep from Econo Challenge. Works out really nice now. If you're watching Jeep, you notice I turned on and made my tripod a little smaller. And the reason I did that was that I like it down so that when I go to sit in it, I can actually stretch my legs out. And it's very, very comfortable. Actually, what I'll do is I'll pass the camera to Evan. Watch you don't hit the photo button on the top there. I like it because I can stretch out it. Get myself all nice and situated. We had the fire going last night. Let it settle, and it's like, oh, I could have stopped right here. I don't know, man. Use the BK2 for doing that. Sure that's gonna stay together? Those heel cuts look pretty precise.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. You seen me yesterday. I worked for 4 hours straight and cut every piece of twine. You know, chopped off every limb and everything off of everything I needed yesterday, building that shelter for 4 hours straight.
Yeah.
And fatigue in my hand, no. I mean, I can't say enough good about that knife. I mean, 1 pound. Your grandmother used to lift 1 pound of shortening to bake with. I mean, you know, I used it for 4 hours yesterday. I mean,
It's the handle is what I like about it. It's got that nice beefy handle on it that makes the difference too when it's in your hand.
yeah.
It you know, just fits.
I don't know. It does annoy me when people, you know, I don't know if it's their skill set or what it is, but don't knock a knife because you can't use it. Because I have taken this knife and I have used it in some extreme situations, and it's held up. Same thing as the 36. I haven't got to use that as much. The SCHF 36 from Schrade, but it's just a big hunk of metal, 1095 metal. It's a strong metal. What's good about the 1095 is you can sharpen it in the field, and that's a big thing. A lot of other harder steels you can't do that. You can take a piece of slate and you can, you know, sharpen that if you need to, but they hold their edges well, so you can't beat them. And like I said, with the new Schrade knife, Bushcraft knife, it's a big hunk of metal. It's sharp. It'll cut wood. I mean, there's,
Yep.
yeah, right here. I mean, there's nothing more that's got to be said. it's not going to break on you. So, what makes a good knife is your skill set.
Yeah, I like the fact too. I don't know, it's something I turn on show. Mike, when you were, when you did the review and were so awesome to turn around and send Cody and I ours, something we were talking about last night, actually, Cole and I, about, when the Schrade comes in, like you can see here, I don't know if you can see that very well, but in here, it's kind of, the coating on it is definitely a rougher coat. Now, I've been contemplating whether or not I was going to strip the coating off and do a patina and stuff on the blade, but I've decided that I was going to leave it for a while and wanted to use it. And as you can tell, we were doing quite a bit last night. We got that sap and resin and stuff is all over the blade. But the cool thing is definitely, like you had mentioned, Mike, when you used it, in here it started to smooth out. It is really smooth now. I don't know how well the camera picks it up or not, but you can almost see the shine. I personally like it, and I think I'm going to leave the coating on it, just because of, once again, like Cole and I have mentioned many times before in our separate videos and stuff like that, with the area that we're in. As you all know, we're in southern New Brunswick, so we're very, very close to the ocean. And just the salt air and the moisture and wetness and everything else just helps that extra to, like a patina would do as well, of keeping it from rusting. But I kind of like it, and like I say, it's coming nice and smooth, and it doesn't really. I mean, we were batoning. Oh my gosh, I don't have any left around. We burnt it all last night, but we were turning on it and batoning stuff that was, oh my god, 3-4 inches thick. And it was going through without a problem at all. I was surprised. I figured that, because of that coating being the way that it was, that it would, fetch up the knife or make it harder to go through or whatever. But like I said, it's almost like a nice fine sandpaper. It smooths it right out. So it does a really nice job. And I'm starting to like the look. Like I say, it's dirty now, but what I'll do is the next time when we get home.
It's supposed to be dirty.
Well, yes, but when I get home, I'll clean it up and stuff, and do a little video clip and show you. But it comes out with it. It's almost like a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like it almost looks like that nice, rather than a satin black, it's like a polished black coating on it. It looks really neat, for sure. But very, very happy, and once again, Mike, like I've said before, man, I can't thank you enough. I really love it. It's a great tool. The only thing that I personally, once again, have that I could say negatively about the knife, and it's not really even a negative about the knife, it's just me personally, is that using it as I have been, as Cole mentions with the BK2, like he does with his, I find the handle is, for me, and once again, it's just me, it's too thin. I'd like to have a bigger handle on it, but one of the benefits Cole and I have been talking about, and I'm actually, Cole's great at working with wood and stuff, is I think I'm going to make some wooden scales to turn on and put on it, so I can kind of beef it out a little bit. I'd rather it, it sits kind of so tight, but for my hands, I find, my fingers are actually wrapping around touching. I'd like to kind of have it, something like that. Kind of almost as on the BK2, that nice handle, because like his, when I hold the BK2, it fits perfect, and it feels comfortable and everything else, whereas this one, it's still comfortable, but it just feels, when I'm chopping, I guess that's what I'm trying to get at, is that it feels like it's going to flip out of my hand, because it's so thin. But yeah, both of them are fantastic tools. And like he says, yeah, fine detail is not a problem at all with either knife. It's amazing. And that's the cool thing I like about, Schrade's coming out with them, is I talk about it all the time on my stuff of, the budget bushcrafter, for those of us out there, that don't have a whole lot of money, and, you know, for whatever reason, but want to be able to have the nice tools like, you know, like the BK2 is obviously, as we know, it's a more expensive knife, but, you know, with that you're getting benefits. I mean, you know, it's got the nice beefier handle on it and everything else. But for Schrade to turn around and come out with something like this, you know, at 37 bucks to turn around and buy right now on knifedepot.com, that's perfect to me for the budget bushcrafter. Like, you know, being as tight on money and stuff as I am, at $37, I feel comfortable spending that, you know, to get the kind of tool that I've got. Now, it's like I've said before, my new, as I always say, a lot of you know in my stuff, you know, you hear all these different people with the different things you should bring, and I kind of, the C's or whatever, well, I use 3 C's when I talk of tools and cutting tools, and I have them now with the this one with the Schrade SCHF 37 and my amazing Kullcraven bush point.
They don't sound like a suck up.
Which we had in a spear last night.
And with my Fiska X7 axe, which
is over on the tree.
Yeah, grab it quickly. So guys, as I say, with just put them out here, so you got anybody that may not. I mean, everybody probably has, but with those 3 cutting tools, I mean, I turned on and have my bush point, I have my Schrade knife, and with my X7 Fiska axe, there's no job too small, too big, or anything at all that those 3 tools are not going to do for me. And the nice thing about them, as you can tell that I like, is it's so compact. I mean, sure, you know, the bush point fits around my neck on the sling. You can turn around and put it in my pocket, whatever. You know, the Schrade on your belt, and the X7 turns around and fits perfectly in my pack. I've got everything I ever need. I don't need a saw. Some may say, oh, well, you need a saw. Well, yes, I can see the benefits of a saw and having a saw and everything else, but I mean, with the tools there, you know, I can still turn around and split. I can cut. I can do everything that I need to do. You know, once again, we're out in the bush. It don't have to be perfect.
The skill set, exactly.
Yeah.
You're
It's
more
just
comfortable
gotta.
with an axe. I'd rather have a saw,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
It's you know, it don't have to look pretty. It's just got to look good. It's got to look good for you.
Batteries at 1 bar.
Yeah. So yeah, get us doing the getting close. There's him doing the fine detail with it. Now I think, and that's the point, when Cole turns on and talks about skill, and that's one of the things I can turn on and say, guys, that I agree with 100%, about the skill level. Now, I don't know, maybe that's the point, like, he's had people giving negative, you know, maybe negative things about the BK2, or, you know,
I just heard it on other channels and stuff.
yeah, or like my Schrade, the same thing, you know, with the beefier handle, or beefier blade, I should say, that you can't do detailed skill stuff on it. Once again, definitely skill level. I can honestly turn around and say, watching what he's doing, I'd probably mess it up. But, you know, Cole's got that experience with, you know, working with wood and stuff like that. So for him, it's totally, it's easy for him to turn around and do. And I think that's definitely shows the skill level between the two of us. I mean, as, you know, those followers that I have that also turn around and, you know, that came from Cole's channel.
And you can see look at that there. You can see the tightness of those joints.
Yeah.
You know, that's going to hold really well when I lash that.
Well, like the bottom's already doing. I mean, you're moving that around and the bottom's not even moving at all.
Yeah.
It's not even twisting or anything at all. But yeah, to kind of wrap up, I think that's the big thing. It's like, we always talk about skills and stuff like that, and that's the point, as those that follow on my channel, you know, because of my military background and stuff like that, and the stuff that I try to teach, and, or not teach, I shouldn't say, but actually show, and, you know, advice and stuff. Sorry guys, I'm not fully awake yet. But that's kind of the point that we try to get at. It's not bashing or you know, putting people down or anything by any means of the imagination. That's not what we try to do here. You know, we're here all to share experiences and learn together and show one another. And this is the thing I love about coming out with Cole, because it actually goes to show, you know, the two of us are very experienced woodsmen. I won't say bushcrafters, I'll say woodsmen. You know, we've both been in these woods since, you know, we were able to basically walk, for crying out loud. You know, our families had us out in a whole bit. You know, yeah, I went off and I joined the military, and I learned a lot of the stuff that I do from the military as well, and, you know, from my father and stuff like that over the years. But when you look at using tools, that's what I'm getting to the point of, something like the BK2 or whatever, or the Schrade, for that matter as well. I couldn't make it look as pretty as this. I know that, and I have no problems turning around and saying that. You know, when it comes to making those cuts, I'm just, it's not there. I'm just not good at it, for whatever reason. But see, I would have turned around and basically, I would have just tied mine, kind of like he's doing now. I would have just, I just would have tied my sticks. I would have tied my sticks on and just made them nice and tight, and then basically made an X in the frame. I mean, would it have worked? Sure, it would have worked, and you know, it would have done its point. But once again, when you have that skill set like he has and what he's doing, why not use it?
Yeah, let's start.
So there we go. Sneak peek at the new upcoming Kullcraven Bushcraft shelter door. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. I feel like I'm making a trailer for a movie. 'Cause it is when he gets it out.
Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll put a right from here down, maybe.
Make an X?
Yeah, make an X just to sturdy it up. I don't need to.
Oh, like,
No,
that's
I'm
what I
just
mean
gonna-
with putting
no,
those
I'll
dados
just-
in there.
I'll just put it straight down through.
That's
I'm not gonna
insane,
bother.
man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother.
So
That's
And if it moves a little bit when I actually, you know,
yeah, but it's like you said, it's not like you're going to be coming in and out, in and out, in and out, in and
Yeah.
out all the time, right? It's just something that
yeah, tie it at night.
looks cool.
Yeah,
Looks cool, looks
cool.
cool. Alright guys, so to the next one. See you soon. Peter from FSBushcraft. The
Kullcraven.
wonderful Mr. Kullcraven.
and me, Evan.
The newcomer! See you soon.